So Boker Tov, and we want to say good morning. It's early in the morning, and our beloved Rothschild family wanted us to tell you, and my beloved husband, like shabtai shabby, and beloved Royal family members wanted me to tell you also that there was another contest that they entered me in. Our family, Prince William Allen of Denmark, said he had a dream that I won the contest and to send a picture in. And Space said, I know that our beloved Rothschild family, our beloved royal family members, including my beloved husband, shabtai shabby, had my picture sent to the contest. There's a famous photographer that took a picture. He was also a photographer who was trying to help rescue me during the kidnapping abduction. His brother became a famous producer, movie producer in England. And so everybody's trying to rescue me when I was kidnapped. The picture was taken by Steve Warner, and he was a catalog, also a catalog model, a photographer for catalogs. But at our finishing school, he came, and that's how I took the picture. And when I sent the picture in, I was like first runner-up or second runner-up. But I never went because I wanted everybody to come, but they would not let me go, and I wouldn't go. I just got tickets to the concert, and the fact that I was a winner. Except everybody was mad because I couldn't remember my real name, and I couldn't remember that I was married to my beloved husband, shabby, and Prince William Allen of Denmark. He was really upset. He said, "You didn't use your name. You didn't use your name that's really your name, and nobody knows that it's true." So basically, I said so. I just wanted to tell you that too, and but I couldn't remember my name, and basically said I was trying to help me remember, and so basically that I had been kidnapped, and that my beloved husband came like shabby is my husband, and all those stuff that had happened. They kept giving me drugs, so I would go in and out. Basically, the bad Americans kept drugging me, basically, because they didn't want to. They didn't want to get caught at what they had done, and the peace talks were about trying to get me back home. My beloved husband came up shabby said they couldn't get out of what they had done, and they didn't know what to do, and so they were caught. Basically that's it. Because both of us were kidnapped from the Ukraine and organized policing. I said we were kidnapped from the Ukraine. They used me as a lure and tried to kill my beloved husband and I. Basically said when they kidnapped me, we were just going to arrest them, but the kidnapper, duckakabrunomars, got out of the car, pushed me into the car. I bumped my head. There was blood coming from my head. I was kidnapped from a kiosk in organized policing that was originated in Ukraine. And so when the flag was a hammer and a sickle, because I'm from over here, and we are part Russian, with the Imperatrice and Tsar of Russia. My birth father, Rothschild, was the Tsar of Russia. Okay, so now we just wanted to tell you that my birth mother, the daughter of Aga Khan III of Persia. And my beloved dad married my beloved mother for eternity, and I have brothers and sisters that were a brother that was murdered during a kidnapping abduction. His mother was Lillian, basically. So we just let that to Lady Lillian, and he was a prince too. And so we just want to let you know that too. Now we'll talk to you as soon as we can. And there's some people out here laughing. Basically said some men. I was asleep here in front of the bank camera. Basically said because at the Jerusalem hotel, obviously they were trying to murder us. Basically said the lights went out at 1:30 in the morning, and I carry candles and I have a flashlight. Our police wire and from M15. M16 from England. It's also a flashlight, the power pack. And so I just did that too. And the candles I have for Shabbat and things like that. And so basically I said I was able to light a candle to see what had happened. Lights kept going in and off, in and out. And my beloved husband's feet said, just rest, and get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because we secured the doors and things a certain way. They can't get in. I could hear them trying to get in. And before that, hours before, two men came to the door. Mom said, open the door. They were trying to get in the room, trying to get me to open the door. And so we're trying to kill us before we could tell what happened and how they tried to steal that hotel. So we just let in the morning there were police when we got ready to leave and got ready to leave. So as I said, and now also there's time running out on the computer, and so the energy they try to suck out of it, basically such a letition, deplete that fast. Also, the orange thing you see is our hoopah. It's not a blanket. It's from our marriage ceremony. Me and my beloved husband when we were little kids. We're married together for eternity, and our hoopah was by the water. Orange is for strength and foundation in Jerusalem, and the ziffarot, yesod or yod, specifically want to let you that too. And now we'll talk to you as soon as we can. Yes, it's a hoop. And the other day when I got out the car, there was a taxi. A car came up and tried to drag it down the street. You could hear it. It's in a plastic thing, and he wouldn't stop. And the people made him stop. And then when I told him to back up and was chasing him down the street, he started. Some bad American business said, "Tried to steal this." It's our hoopah. It is our orange hoopah. So it's set it to our marriage canopy, and Shabby and our marriage is our eternity. Now we talk to you as soon as we can. Try to be careful, safe. You know, I was underage when they put me in that contest at Darrel was actually Michael Jackson's father. You know, they made him younger and they made Michael Jackson older. They said Michael Jackson went to jail a long time ago when he tried to kill Time Warner. My beloved kinspeoples wrote that song about me, the fourth race, black and white. I'm black or white. I'm not black or white. I'm what we say, the fourth race. Because it. And Michael Jackson put other things in the song, but it says that he didn't write the song, and everybody's mad about that too. And Michael Jackson showed up, and he was a grown man, and we had suspected because nobody had ever seen him. He wasn't a little boy. Because it. So Dr. KBrunomars and Michael Jackson, you know, and the rest of the American government, everything tried to kill us and tried to take our things. Because it just led to, and everybody with the American government. You saw Michael Jackson with George Bush, basically said in a picture. So and so they're really criminal. Basically, the bad American government. They all wanted to be royal, and they could never be royal. They were criminal. They said George Bush, the Bushes wanted to be royal. Colin Powell, all those people wanted to be royal, and they tried to kill the real royals and tried to take our places. Okay, so we'll talk to you soon. We can try to be careful, safe, and alert.